For more than 30 years, Penticton has been the home to Scottish cultural events, like the Highland dancing, pipe band competitions, and the always popular Scottish heavy events. Now these events have returned with a new name and a new focus. In our next story, Tim Morton gets his kilt on at the Penticton Scottish Festival in the South Okanagan. Tim?
That's right, John, and as you can see, I'm decked out in a kilt. Check it out. I like it. It's a really nice look and feel. Today we're going to look at all kinds of activities here in Penticton, including a sheepdog demo, and I'm going to give a shot at the bagpipes as well as heavy lifting. All that and more on Top This Scottish Style from Penticton. The first thing you notice in Kings Park in Penticton is the incessant noise of the bagpipes. Today the pipers are practicing and performing in front of judges. Liam Donaldson took the red-eye from Scotland, so he's got quite a bit of jet lag, but according to his coach, he did just fine.
Maybe a little bit of technique missed, a little bit of rushing phrases, but other than that, I was happy. So.
Now, to an Englishman, the bagpipes are an infernal racket, I guess you could say, but to a Scotsman, what is it, the sound of joy?
Oh, it's pleasure, it's everything, isn't it? Bagpipes, it's the whole world. Then you're gonna put this arm underneath, around here.
Yeah.
Blow a bit more.
I'm quickly finding out you need to be an athlete to blow this wretched thing.
Fill more. Big breaths.
I may look like a Scotsman on this day, but I sure don't sound like one. I gotta pass out.
He's 16.
He's 16, he's got better lungs than I do.
Away. There.
Sheep farming is popular in Scotland, and to corral these sometimes stubborn critters, it's best to get yourself a border collie. I have a friend already, look at that.
Go by. Jail. Go by. Loves people. She loves to work.
Love sheep.
She loves sheep. There.
Now, how do you train these dogs to do that?
A lot of it's pure instinct.
Is it?
It's just how they work. Go by. There. Walk up.
Some of those sheep look like they don't want to go, right?
No, the spotted one that was challenging her a bit, she actually has her baby out there. And when they have their babies, they challenge a lot more. Walk up. Right there. Jail.
Now, whatever you do, don't mention that I was born in England. I mentioned it once, but I think I got away with it. This is the first annual Penticton Scottish Festival, but it's more or less a reconstruction of the long-standing Penticton Highland Games.
It was like a 30-year history in Penticton, and it took a break because the people that ran it, they kind of, the volunteers kind of burn out after a while. But there's a new group of people that are anxious to celebrate Scottish culture. We've also included Irish dancing and fiddle kids and a whole bunch of other family activities.
The key thing is to keep your defense up, and throw for openings that you see. And you do that, based on experience and patience.
Left foot forward?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the secret.
Yeah.
So it's
right foot,
crack.
boom. Yeah.
Boom. That's it.
Doesn't sound too hard. Sounds
So-
dangerous, but not hard.
It's a striking force, just like you would do in any other martial art. So you have to have the proper equipment. If we're not armored and we get hit there, it can be bruises, people can get concussions, and they can't get broken bones. That's why we have strict regulations of what we want to wear for armor.
Tricky play. Another instrument popular with the Northerners is the Highland side drum. Today I found a bloke from New Zealand, of all places, banging on his drum.
When I first began, I was a little pushed into it, but nowadays it's a lot more fun.
Finley looks impressed.
Shows he's not a Scotsman because I could see his shorts.
Oh yeah. I'm not native, not commando.
17-3.
A highlight of the festival is the heavy events featuring competitions like the stone put. A wee lad like myself really isn't cut out for such a sport, but I will give a few of these events a go. Perhaps the best known of all is the caber toss.
Push more with your shoulder, okay?
There we go.
Now take a run and try to pull it.
Uh-oh.
Pull it in more.
I'm coming. Here we go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
A lot different, right? Good job.
Oh, it's fun though.
Just going around. And releasing.
2 times around?
You can do it many times,
Many
but
times you want, yeah. I got some pine tar on there.
almost like a golf grip, almost, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Around your head, so long arms. Use your hips. Nice, good job.
Now I have to admit this English chap had a blast on this day. You just can't beat the hospitality of these people. For the best cultural experience, you can't top the Penticton Scottish Festival.